guys, here with another episode of Trainer Confidential. Today we are going to go over our Classic Physique and 212 predictions for the Olympia. So we got 1 week away for the big show, and all the divisions are. I mean, they're all going to be exciting. We have this is going to be a hell of an Olympia. So
Yeah.
anyway, I want to start that off with who we're thinking that are going to be the top five. And I'm gonna let Donnie go first, like I did last time, and we're gonna go for there.
So yeah, let's start with Classic first. And like I said, with
Classic.
me, it's no particular order. This is my top five. I've got Chris Bumstead, I've got Ramon Dino, I've got Urs, I've got Terrence, and I've got Breon.
Yep.
No particular order.
All right. So I have the same lineup. I did put an order to it, and I feel pretty confident about it. Is C-Bum, he's going to pull first, I think. I think Urs is going to pull second. Ramon third, Ruffin fourth, and Breon Ainsley fifth. The thing is, though, I think Breon and Ruffin could definitely, they could change. They could vice versa on that one. And the reason I say that is because the weight limit. Those guys are allowed another 7 pounds in their weight class. So that's 7 pounds of muscles, pretty significant. Whereas Bumstead, I think he was only allowed another 3 pounds, but Bumstead is the biggest he's been. He's the reigning champ. He's got all of the above.
And he's got his timing down. I mean, he's very consistent.
Yeah.
He's not going to be off. That. So yeah.
So that's kind of what I think. I wanted to go over. Want to show.
I got Bumstead first, but from second to fifth, I think it's a coin toss.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if either one of these guys, other than Chris, ends up being second. So
yeah, and that's kind of how I felt about the 212. I know first and second, but after that, it could be anybody's game.
Yeah, we got to see what they bring. I'll start with mine first. This is my top five, no particular order. I have Sean Clarita. I got Keon Pearson. I've got Angel Calderon. I've got Ahmad Ashkashani, and I hope I didn't mess that up. And I got this Russian man, Andrei Melnikov. I mean, I think he's got some really, really, really good structure to him, So,
all right. So I got Keon. I got Clarita. I got Angel Cauldron. Okay. I got Kareth Baggio, and then I got Ahmad.
Not bad picks actually.
Yeah. So that's what I picked, and I'll kind of in first. I'm with you, and I think Keon's going to take it if he comes in, more conditioned than he did before. Right. If he doesn't, then we know what Clarita is going to bring. So
he's got to come in looking like those pics that he's posting. That's the thing I tell about these guys. And these gals, you're going to be posting these pics and you're looking spectacular. Then I'm really looking for something when you get on stage. So
yeah.
It's a double whammy. You know what I mean?
And Keon actually hasn't been posting too much updates either. He's got that one that I think we looked at last week.
And that, to me, that's a good thing. To me, personally speaking.
Yeah, you're a big believer in staying hidden during that time. And Andrew Jack. On a side note, Dave Palumbo, what his first pick was for the Open was?
What's that?
Andrew Jack.
Really? Okay. I mean, I could see it if he pulls everything. If he pulls it all together. I mean, the thing of it, the rarity that you're getting with today's bodyweight, you're getting these really, really big bodybuilders with this crazy structure, with great structure. You had a sprinkle throughout the 90s, and you had it, a little, not so much the 80s, but the 90s, but in the 2000s. But now you're getting these big body with this great structure. I mean, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something to think about.
Well, and the thing about Andrew, which again, this is I like this because it's the anticipation of what are you looking like. I want to see what you look like, right? Uh, he's staying hidden. He's been hidden the whole time. I mean, we haven't seen any updates on Andrew Jack. We see him train, we see him in a t-shirt, but we don't know what's going on underneath the clothes. And according to Chris Cito, he's he's there. So
Okay.
and I didn't have him in my top five, remember? And I don't
Yeah,
think
I think I had him. I think I had him in my second round. As a matter of fact, I got my list right here and stuff. Yeah, I got him in the second round, but I don't have him in the first.
yeah.
I got him in the second call out, but
And
not
we were
that
talking
first.
about that the other day about the second call out and the wild cards there. You
Oh yeah,
know,
I mean, it's these guys. They can. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I would definitely have him a dark horse. There's a possibility
yeah,
that yeah,
yeah,
if the stars line up and everything goes right on that lean out, that peak week, that dry out and fill out,
yeah,
and he's gonna bring a tremendous package.
yeah. I agree. Yeah, it's gonna be and Hunter Labrada is another one that could, he because I didn't have my top five either, but
Right.
he.
Oh, and yeah. I mean, because that tough, it's stacked in and of itself. I don't
Mhm.
think Hunter's never beaten Nick Walker, so
No,
yeah.
no, he hasn't. No.
It's one reason why I have it the way I have it right now. But like
Okay.
I said, we'll see how much this stuff lines up, afterwards. So I'm waiting for that.
What
The
do you think?
post.
Wesley Vissers? I was having trouble with my top five on classic, and Wesley Vissers was the reason why. Because I was like going back and forth. Is he going to be fifth? Is he going to be? Could he pull fourth? Is he going to be in the top five? Because he's another wild card that could easily go into the
Yeah.
top five.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, and nobody's really paying attention to him too much. So he's another guy that
it,
could
it's
jump right
yeah,
in.
just in a lot of cases, the guys and gals that are under the radar. That's yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a group that I'm locked on, but I'm more than open to check out other guys and gals that are going to be opening up.
Well, Haughty and Derek were like that last year.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody expected because that was the first time Derek did open. Nobody expected, nobody really thought top five for Derek, right? And he
Right.
ended up pulling second.
Mm-hmm.
Haughty, same thing. We thought it was Ramy. Game over.
Mm-hmm.
Ramy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And look how that played out. So
Yeah. And like I said, I think that the thing part of it, the consistency. Pretty much
yeah,
with Derek and Hottie, you know what to expect.
yeah.
And we'll see if that's going to be the case with Samson. If it is, because the thing about it is a we have not had someone actually own the Olympia since
Coleman, right?
no, not Coleman.
Oh, uh, well, who was on the last Curry won one before that.
Mm-hmm.
Ramy, uh, 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 I'm having a brain fart.
I know, me too,
Uh,
man. Goodness gracious, can you believe this?
uh, but classic. Let's go to classic for a second again. C-Bum. This is going to be his fifth one if he wins it, right?
Yeah,
Do you think there's any chance? Do you think there's any chance that C-Bum will be dethroned?
no,
I don't think so either.
no,
I really don't.
no. I will say this though. I will say this though. Calderon, he is Ramon Dino. He is
Mhm.
moving up.
Yes, he is.
I
Yes.
see him. I see him or Urs as the heir apparent. I think if Terrence could just fill out just a little bit more, you know. And I know his thing is his lines. He's very Serge Nubret-ish,
Mhm.
and I know it's about his lines, but it would be, he's gonna have to fill out just a little bit more. I mean, Urs could have stayed small and just relied on his lines, but he's I think he's got to lean that way a little bit.
Well, and I think Urs, I think he got all the way up to like 280 or 270, 280.
Really?
He's got, yeah, he got big,
Wow.
but he's got to cut quite a bit. Uh,
Yeah.
so that's an issue with Urs, because he's grown a lot this last year. Well, and so is C-Bums. I think C-Bum is up there. It's 270 this off season. So yeah, I mean, you never know. Urs he's got a great physique. Uh, you know, is it as aesthetic as C-Bums? Pretty close, but I don't think so. I think C-Bum is a legend. I think he's gonna he's gonna reign for a little bit. And
Yeah, C-Bum's got a much bigger footprint,
yeah,
that wouldn't mean much if he didn't bring all the other stuff that he brings with him and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah,
his structure is very comparable to Urz's. His conditioning is definitely comparable to Urz, but he's just a bigger person. He just has a bigger footprint.
hmm
And that's pretty much a foregone conclusion at that point.
And you got Ramon with his conditioning. But
Yeah,
Ramon didn't have the arms. That was one thing lacking. He just didn't have his arms weren't filled out enough. Now,
and
are they now?
he's made a lot of improvements though.
Yeah, he
Ramon,
has.
yeah,
Yeah,
I remember the previous year as compared to this year. He's made some significant improvements, and like I
yeah,
said, Terrence, he's definitely not going to be bringing the package that he brought last year. But let's just see, with the current size that he has, let's see how the judges, how they view it, how they, do they reward him, for what he does have, which is a lot, or
yeah.
are they saying, we need you to fill out a little bit more there, guy?
Sure, sure. I want to I want to bring up Breon Ainsley. I want to show
Yeah.
him real quick. Uh,
Now, are these latest pics, or this something just a little further back?
there's some recent picks for him.
I saw him at the Los Angeles Masters Pro when I competed down there and stuff, and he is a pretty big boy.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He is. Good. Let's go. Breon. Where's he at there? Breon.
There
Right
he
here.
is.
All right. This is 2022. Maybe he didn't have any upcoming or any recent photos, but that conditioning that was last year. Look, I mean that now he was going to do 212, remember? Because
Yeah.
he gets big and he's got to drop so much weight and his legs end up suffering from it and all that for the
Yeah,
212.
yeah, yeah.
But this last year they raised the weight class, so he announced that he's going to do classic, and here he is, and I think that was a good move for him. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, this is 1 day ago, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah,
definitely
he's looking really, really, really good.
yeah, definitely shredded, and to me it doesn't look like there's at least too much filters on that.
I think that's just pretty much the lighting.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got some really, really, really good lighting.
So that's
All
why I
right.
put him in fifth. I had Wesley Vissers in fifth.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put him in fifth instead, and that's the reason why. uh,
Yeah, like I said, I've got him top five. I would probably say he could probably get as high as second.
yeah,
It just depends on what things look like when we get there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's him. I want to go to next one. I want to go to is Angel. Now, there wasn't too much to show for him, but this is I believe that's probably a pick from last year for the 2023. But
Yeah,
that guy's got some muscle stacked on muscle. And I was looking some of his shots last year, and he
yeah.
is very competitive. I don't remember what he placed in last year. I believe he was top
I,
five.
yeah, I think
He got second.
he's second or third.
Yeah, he got second. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. So man, he's a threat in himself. So we got Angel. So this is October 4th. Very vascular. So yeah. So I want to go to Ahmad now. Another impressive bodybuilder. The thing
Just
about Ahmad, his waist just seems to get bigger. It's bigger than last year. And that might
yeah,
be held against him.
ton of muscle though.
Yeah.
Ton
So,
of muscle. He brings that graininess. He's kind of like Branch Warrenish.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's how he is. He's got that brawny, physique with a lot of conditioning. So yeah,
And you
like I
tell where
said,
he's at, right?
huh?
You can tell where he's at, right? Right here in this pick. Brandon Curry had the same pick. He's an
Yeah,
oxygen gym.
yeah.
Yeah, that's oxygen
Apparently,
gym.
they like that spot.
Yeah, they like that spot. That must be just like the good lighting spot. I don't know why he made it black and white, but yeah,
But
that's
I'll
for
tell you what,
Brandon Curry.
nobody there's going to overshadow him. That's for sure. He's
No,
not going to be one of the biggest 212s on the stage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have him at fifth myself.
Okay, I've got him in the top five. I would say somewhere around in there. I'd say yeah, the lower end. I think he took third uh or fourth. I think he took fourth. I believe he
Fourth
took
last
fourth
year,
last
yeah.
year. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. We'll see
Okay,
what we got.
Kareth Baggio. Now this is an impressive picture. Well, this is last year though, but that's Kareth. I think there was some recent ones too. I'll have to look at it here. But
That's pretty impressive.
he's got a good structure, real good
That's
structure.
pretty. It's pretty impressive.
Can he beat Clarita? Can he beat Keon? I don't think so, but he could be a threat if one of those two are off. Clarita will not be off.
Well,
I mean,
Chloe's not going to be off.
no. Keon could be off. That's a possibility. Because
True.
with Keon, he doesn't get as conditioned as the other guys, but his structure alone is just so good that
Well, I think his coach has gotten him leaner than he was the last time he was on stage. Now he's just got to be very careful with the peak week with the water manipulation and the and the carbs, water manipulation, carbs, sodium, all that stuff. If they play that right, and Keon he'll come in full and diced,
yeah,
then yeah, he's going to be very 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 hard to beat.
you're right. He holds water, and that's what it is too. He holds water. So this is 3 days ago, right here, looking
And I know
nice.
he's feeling. I know he's feeling pretty crappy about now.
Oh yeah, looking like that. Yeah, he feels like shit.
Boy, man, I'm starting to feel depleted already. Just looking at him, I'm feeling depleted.
Oh man.
Goodness gracious.
Now I wonder if Keon. I haven't looked lately, but I wonder if he's got any more updates. I got
Let's
him.
take a look at Ruffin too, though.
Yeah, we're gonna check Ruffin.
Sweet, beautiful.
Okay, so these are the last show here. Let's see what this one is. 3 days ago. I mean, he's just got. I love his structure. He's
Yeah.
wide on top. He's got a small waist. He's got that
Yeah, he's got
perfect
that. He's got
frame.
those flaring lats. You
Yeah,
know, they just
yeah,
when he opens up, they just jump.
yeah. And he's got the arms. He's got the legs. He's got everything he needs.
We'll see. That's who.
Yeah. So
We'll see.
yeah. I mean, I am gonna go on a limb and say I think he's gonna take it this year, but you know, if he ain't getting first, he's getting second. I
And
think
how many days out are we now?
well well we're less than a week now.
Less than a week.
Yeah,
So chances are he's probably a little flat.
yeah, yeah.
You
This is
know.
three this was shot 3 days ago, so yeah,
You
he's
know.
definitely flat right here. Gotta be flat right here. Um,
Good stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, he is looking really, really, really good here.
yeah. All right, let's check out Terrence.
Phenomenal back shot right there on Keon.
Yeah, yeah. He's really impressive. So this is 5 days ago here. Again, it's a black and white shot. But man, does it is it just me or does he look like he put on some weight since the last since well he was in the let's see he did the lesions. He
Yeah,
was
he did the
doing that
Legion.
on that.
He just walked away with that.
Yep, walked away with that. And then what he did oh what was the show he did before that? Uh show
I guess
overseas.
I can see I can see where you're coming from. They're probably just like a slow fill out.
Hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Instead of filling out over a matter of like 24 to 48 hours, they're doing it over a few more days. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because he has started. He's looking fairly full here.
yeah, he does. You know, yeah, totally he looks really full right there. Oh, we got more pictures. Oh,
Well, we shall see.
yeah, yeah, that's my predictions. Oh, October 18th. These must be show shots here. But I
That's a
mean,
good shot.
what do you look at for the future for Ruffin here? I mean, he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, he does. He really does. I mean,
I'm
he's
not
got
sure
the
how old
structure.
he
He's got the structure. He's got all the stuff that he needs. I just think he needs to just get just a little bit, just not like a huge amount of muscle and stuff, but just a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we
Well,
know what his thing is. His thing is his strength is his structure. You know, that is his deal, and you don't want to. You do not want to compromise on your main strength. I
yeah,
get that.
yeah, yeah.
But there is a size element even in classic physique.
There is, yeah. And Ruffin's he's a smaller guy. Well, he's probably what 5'6", 5'7".
It's about my height.
Yeah, and
I wonder what weight he's competing at. What do you think? Probably like the 80s or something, maybe.
yeah, he's in the
What?
180s because I know his class they were allowed another 7 pounds. So yeah, and that's the same thing goes with Breon. So Breon gets that 7 pound window too.
But
Ramon,
I have to admit he gets the most out of his body and stuff, and he's just a very good poser.
yeah, that's what it is, huh? He's
He
really
really
good.
maximizes. Yeah, he gets the most out of his body
Hmm.
as far as the optics go.
Hmm.
Okay.
I wanna check out Ramon now. See, do I have him on here? Ramon. I'm not sure if he has any. You don't seem to do too many updates. This is September 12th. The hamstrings, but we know Ramon comes in shredded. He's another one that we know what to expect. So he just needs a little bit more size. Now, has he gotten that size? And if he has gotten that size, where's he going to go from there?
I think he's filled out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think he has too.
I
Especially
think
in
he's
his
filled out a
arms.
little bit more. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
because that was one of his lacking body parts was his arms, and I think he's fixed that part. Yeah, see, he don't put too much for updates. No, it's August. So that was in August and he was looking like that.
it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good in August.
It's amazing these guys can stay down as long as they do.
Yeah. It's kind of a thing now, huh? I mean, you notice
It is.
this year it's just been like that. Like they've been staying lean all year, you know. You take like some of the guys like Walt Walker, Lunsford, you know, I mean, none of these guys are getting over 10% body fat. They're staying lean all
They're
year.
well in their they're well in their single digits, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So which makes it better, obviously. But it could hinder them too, right? I mean,
yeah, it can, you know. It just depends on the person. It depends where you are in your stage of development, you know. I mean, you know, if you're having to put on, if you're having to fill out, I mean, if you've already got your desired size, you know, if you and it's pretty, you don't have to you don't have to worry about maybe putting on a lot of body weight just to move some weight around to get more muscle stimulation. You know what I mean? You
mhm,
know, you can afford to stay leaner. Now, in regards, you want to make that lean out phase as little work as possible. You know what I
sure.
mean? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know,
So
because a lot of you, you know, they can finish that lean out phase. They're just so done, you know, so depleted, you know, and
if you're ready, if you're show ready, you know, 5 weeks before the show, uh, you know, in my mind that could hinder you because you know, now you're at the point where, but then again, if you're stage ready 5 weeks before the show, then could you die down a little bit on the cardio? Could you get a little bit more energy? And you know, can you you know, take your foot off the gas a little bit
yeah,
more?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just that that comfort or that not comfort, but uh it's less stress,
yeah.
you know, which is less cortisol, which is a happier person and a more confident person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
So I think, you know, and like I said, you know, I mean, 12 to 15 weeks, you know, I mean, if you can get there in 10 weeks, that to me, that's even better. That means you spent most of the year pretty lean, you know. I
yeah,
mean, you're kind of like well in that single digit mark, you know. So
yeah.
um yeah.
So Larry Wheels, we're about out of time, but I want to throw this in too. Larry
Yeah.
Wheels, he won a show this last weekend. I don't know what the show was. It was an
Oh,
amateur
really?
show. He won the overall and classic. So he's going to compete at the amateur Olympia. I believe that's Wednesday or Thursday this coming week.
Okay.
Uh, so he could possibly win his pro card there. So he's a fascinating guy.
And he's doing classic.
Classic, yeah, yeah. He went from 270 to 230, 235, 232 or something like that. That was the stage weight.
I wonder how tall is he?
He's a taller guy. He's got to be about 6 foot, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean he's done everything. You know, arm wrestling, strongman, powerlifting. I mean, he's one of the strongest guys on the planet, period, hands down.
Yeah. He is.
Uh,
He's pretty freaking strong. That's for
yeah,
sure.
so that's pretty impressive. He can pull off get a pro card too. I mean, Reminds me of Arnold. All the things he's accomplished in his life.
Well, I mean, he's definitely a personality. So
Yeah, yeah,
he
he's got
seems
a
to be
big
pretty.
following.
Yeah,
Well, all right, that's about it. You got anything else to add?
that's all I got, man. Got my bandage off and stuff, and
Yeah, that's
there it
awesome.
is. That's
That is
that's the deal
awesome.
there. So I'm gonna
And
take it easy the rest of the year, and I'll take a look at the schedule next year when it comes out,
yep,
and then we'll see what we got.
yeah, and everything's going fine with the healing process. Everything's good, right?
Seems to be. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 20 weeks prior to my first show. If I prefer to do 2 shows a year, but I'll do the Worlds again. I think this injury kind of took some of the wind out of my sails, and so I didn't come in quite like I did the year before, but
You
that's okay.
still pulled second and third though. I mean,
Yeah. So,
with a bunk tricep. I mean,
yeah. Like I said, I'm doing light stuff with it, and I got another follow up in 4 weeks. The doc, they thought they were just going to just extend my little brace, and I end up taking my jacket off and stuff, and they're like, okay, look, you're definitely healing way faster than we anticipate you would. But that's one of the benefits of what we do. Our bodies tear down, we're tearing them down all the time, and our body's having to repair. So when something like this happens, I mean, my body's like, okay, that was a heck of an arm workout, but let's
yeah,
go ahead and start
exactly.
repairing it.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It's it.
I will be good. We'll
The
be good.
body's used to it. You're right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. I mean, in a nutshell, this is a little minor setback for you, and that was it. It was not as bad as we thought.
Yeah.
Uh, so that's cool. That's cool.
I got some checks. That was the main.
Yeah, you got checks out of the deal.
I got checks.
All right, Donnie. We will see you guys next week for the Olympia.
Yes.
Yeah. So, man, that's going to be a good show. That is going to be a good show. You guys watch it. We're gonna comment. We're gonna cover it, and yeah, I don't know. We might have to do that in 2 videos or a longer video, because classic is running deep. 212's running deep. Open is running deep. So
Yep. They're all
yeah,
running deep. They are. They are. It's going to be pretty stacked. And
yeah,
please share your comments.
yeah.
You know,
Yes,
share your
yes.
comments.
And I
If you agree
appreciate the
with us, if
comments
you
that
did,
we've been getting. We've been getting some good comments.
yes.
So we appreciate that. Just keep it up. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.